Every now and then we hear about a $100,000 banana or a $60 million Picasso getting sold at auction. Where are these prices coming from? Well, because the art market is so controlled by trends, private deals, powerful collectors, and networks of middlemen, it's very hard to predict these auction hammer prices. In this video, I hope to demystify this just a little by talking about how these prices are determined and predicted in these art markets. We're going to take a look at a quick history, methods, and future prospects. So traditionally, auction prices are predicted by appraisers that are employed by auction houses. Appraisers at the most influential houses, Sotheby's and Christie's, consider past sales, artist reputation, quality of artwork, etc., to make a lower and higher estimate of the hammer price. This is used to price the artworks in a way that will increase the likelihood of a sale. Appraisers not only use these hard metrics, but they also use a variety of soft skills. Because the high-end fine arts market is so exclusive, there are only a handful of collectors that are interested in a particular artist or a particular kind of work. As appraisers become more experienced, they're able to gauge the client's collecting habits, and this significantly increases the accuracy of the appraisal and the likelihood of a successful deal. So, how accurate are these predictions? Well, a study in 2018 looked at 195,479 sales between 2016 and 2017 and found that the hammer prices fell between the appraisers' range for Christie's 41% of the time and Sotheby's 37% of the time. So these are pretty good rates for human appraisers. However, this is just too expensive and not very time efficient for the amount of appraisals that need to be done. Well, in the past few years, several groups, including Christie's own, have been looking to enhance or replace human appraisals by using machine learning models. One such model was created by art market researcher Jason Bailey. He uses a model called a random forest model, which essentially takes random samples of a huge set of data and creates many decision trees that are then used to fine-tune a prediction. This model is trained with textual data such as artist name, country of origin, medium, date of artwork, etc., along with visual data such as analyzing the colors per pixel. While predicting the sale of 4 art pieces, his model's average error was around 50.25%, while that of Christie's human appraisers was 109.8%. This being said, it was only 4 artworks, and that's an extremely small sample size, so the error bars are extremely large. So it's not entirely representative of how accurate machine learning models are as a whole. And we are right to assume this because as of now, most ML models are reported to be still less accurate than human appraisers. Sources of uncertainty for ML models specifically usually come from the lack of data. Unfortunately, there's no public data for private dealings between private collectors and dealers. There's also no public data for client behavior. These are things that are sourced from the soft skills that we talked about earlier. And unfortunately, these shift prices a lot. In fact, the most important factor in appraisal, according to specialists specifically at Christie's, say it's the number of bidders. And this is the kind of information that these publicly sourced ML models just don't have access to. These causes of uncertainty, like most aspects of the contemporary art world, are not very well communicated to the public. However, there are a few platforms that are working to democratize the art market. 2 of these are liveart.com and saatchiart.com. It's actually very interesting because these are founded by former executives at these auction houses and also private art collectors. However, they work, and they are online platforms where users can trade work and also see live ML appraisals of works. It kind of functions like Zillow. These platforms also emphasize that these appraisals are not entirely accurate and that they're still blind to many more subjective factors like fads and private trading. So even though ML models may not be as accurate as human appraisers, they have already started aiding appraisers with lower level works to speed up the process. Additionally, these models have been very helpful in other art-related areas, such as determining forgery. Forgeries also strongly determine the prices of works in the market, so you could say that ML is directly influencing the art market, just in a slightly different way. So I hope I cleared a few things up a bit, and maybe it's time to start keeping an eye out for those $100,000 bananas.